Now, in our last video, we talked about the difference between individual opportunities versus whole group opportunities. And then we gave you some things to think about as to which one is more appropriate for the content that's being delivered or the presenter that's going to be involved. Now let's start to take a look at what an individualized learning plan could look like. Because if we're going to personalize professional development for every teacher, there needs to be a plan in place to hold each teacher accountable and to help create the pathway for them to be successful. Now, as leaders, remember this doesn't have to be something that you're doing all on your own and giving to your staff. Invite them into the process. Put some of this on them. So to help everybody involved, we've created 6 steps to crafting a personalized professional development plan, and some things to consider. Now, one thing that we haven't talked about yet is the importance of number 2 here, digging into school goals, district initiatives, looking at survey results and teaching frameworks. And when we think about art teachers and the art program, so often are they in the corner of the building. Let's bring the art program into the larger school goal, and let's think about what we're trying to accomplish and have them be a part of that process. Let's not leave them out. Let's invite them in. To help your teachers, we've also created an example of the individual professional development plan. This is where each of your teachers could do the legwork on researching different resources, identifying what accommodations that would require, identifying if there's any money or conferences or opportunities. The one thing I would encourage you to connect with them on is number 3 here. How would addressing these topics impact your group of students and individual students you teach? And I'd encourage you to think about which students in their classrooms need the most support, and is this professional development plan going to help them get there? Now, if you're not able to use this one because maybe it just doesn't fit with some of your current practices, that's okay. But I'm going to leave you with 2 things to make sure you have included. Number 1, there should be a why, a clear purpose for why this teacher is working towards this professional development content. And number 2, a clear understanding of what they're going to do with this information back in the classroom and for which students. Now, in our next video, we're going to leave the individual plans, and we're going to talk about some successful resources that you can use to support small groups in professional development.